Okay guys, so excuse how I look because I have no makeup on. So you can see all my, oh, what is that? You can see all my pores. So I'm gonna just stand back here. But I'm embarrassed. Okay guys, so I got jaw surgery. So I'm gonna put some pictures of what I looked like before, right here, right here, right here.
Got it!
So yeah, basically I had double jaw surgery. And I'm just making this video to maybe help somebody who's going to also get double jaw surgery or jaw surgery in general. Should I look here? But yeah, so I'm out of breath. Let's just get this started. Okay, so I got double jaw surgery October 10th, 2025. It is now 2026. When I'm filming this, it's March 21st, 2026. But I'll probably put this out maybe in a month, who knows. But yeah, basically, I had an underbite. Here's a picture of my underbite. And now, I have a normal bite. I don't know what to call this, overbite, but I don't really have an overbite. But yeah, this is my face now. Yeah, basically, it was not cosmetic, it was medical. I had to get medical surgery because I had an underbite. Yeah, so I'm gonna just talk about what I had to go through to get where I am now. And by the way, I'm 6 months post-op, so I'm pretty much fully healed. It kind of still feels weird right here, but I'm very lucky. My surgeons were amazing, Dr. Roser and Dr. Taylor, and there was another doctor, but I forgot his name. But they were amazing. A lot of people after jaw surgery, they can't feel their lip or their bottom chin, baby. Whew, I can feel it. I can feel that. I can feel this. It feels so weird. Like, it feels like my nerves are like going like that when I touch this little side. Like, this section feels weird. But everything else feels great. And I'm gonna need some more lip gloss. But yeah, so my underbite started, I wasn't born with one. So this was supposed to be my face all along. Thank you. So I wasn't born with the underbite. It started coming in like 7th grade.
6, 7.
Okay. It started coming in like 7th grade. So I told my mom, I was like, my teeth are like shifting. She was like, you're crazy. Well, who's crazy now, mother? Who's crazy now? But yeah, so yeah, I wasn't born with the underbite. Here's some kid pictures of me for proof, because I know some of y'all gonna want proof. So here's some kid pictures of me. I was not born with the underbite. This is when the underbite started. If I have pictures from 7th grade, I'll put them in. If not, yeah, this is when the underbite started happening. So I had an underbite, I had a gap. First thing first, in 10th grade, I got braces around October. Ooh, everything happened in October. I'll stick to my hair myself. Anyway, in 10th grade, I had ADHD, so it's probably gonna be so many topics, bro. In 10th grade, I got braces October, I don't know, maybe 6th, maybe 7th, something like that. 8th grade, I got braces. Me and my little sister got them together. So I'm thinking, oh, the braces is going to make my underbite go away. No. They don't make your underbite go away. They actually make it worse. They make it worse. This is my underbite before braces. This is my underbite after braces. They make it worse because your teeth are now straightening. So it goes from this to this. It was worse. So, and then I had a spacer. It made my gap huge. Underbite protruding.
Oh, this too much ice. Too much
ice. Basically, I had my braces, and when I was going through my braces, the doctor was like, we can remove some teeth and put some headgear. I'm like, oh, headgear, Katy Perry. Last Friday night. Okay. Headgear. It's okay, I'm still gonna be bad with the headgear. I'm like, oh, okay. Remove teeth, okay. Girl, he said, never mind. You're gonna need surgery. What? When I tell you, I cried right in the room. Actually, I skipped the part. Before, like, my consultation, my braces consultation, he was like, okay, smile for me. I was like, but with an underbite, he said, is that your real smile? Okay. I said, huh? Yes, my real smile. He said, you know, some people fake it, baby. But next, that's neither here or there, but he was weird. He got fired, so that's another story. Anyway, so yes, he told me I had to get jaw surgery where they're gonna break my jaw. You're 15 years old. What you gonna do? I was like, hmm? Tears running down because I don't want to break my jaw. I don't want to break my jaw. Look at me now, hey. But I didn't want to break my jaw, so I'm crying. I was like, no. Little did she know. So obviously I broke my jaw. But anyway, so I'm crying. The doctors are like, well, you know, I know a girl who got her jaw surgery and she looks great. Yeah, there was no need to cry. But anyway, so, and I'm still in braces. Like, I've been in braces since 10th grade. Since I was 15. I am now 19 years old. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About to be 6 years. It's been 6 years. I'm about to be 20 in July. It's been 6 years since I had these braces because I had an underbite. So my teeth got straight about year 2. But what's straight teeth if you still got your underbite? Basically. So I had to keep my braces in. Boom, 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 boom. And still had the underbite. So I was just literally playing. And once my teeth were straight, they had to put rods. I'll put pictures. They had to put rods to open 2 gaps right here because they said they were gonna break my jaw in 3 places. Oh, okay. But that's when I started. Maybe that happened 18. Let's stay on track. Okay, so 15 I got my braces. 16 still have my braces. 17 braces. 16 to 17 is when they started. I had to go get an x-ray to see if my bone was if I was fully grown, which I was. Sorry guys, if I was fully grown, because you can't have surgery if you're not fully grown yet, because there's a chance the underbite could still come back. Sorry guys, all this talking is hurting my jaw. I'm not gonna lie. There's a chance the underbite can still come back, so I had to be fully grown, which I was, because I did a bone scan. It's like something here or here, and they scan your bone and they see like if you're fully grown, and I was fully grown. So, but they still didn't do the surgery till I was, I think 18. 19 is when I had my surgery. But yeah, guys, am I dumb? It was like a couple months ago. But yeah, so I gave the doctors the bone scan. They still said they're not comfortable in working on me until I'm about 18. So I lost all hope. Boom. 18 comes up. I've been going to Emory Hospital for about like every 2 weeks maybe, or every month I go. They would do mold impressions on me. Oh my gosh, guys. Mold impressions. Worst freaking fear. Worst fear, because they put like this putty inside of like a teeth cast so they can get a mold of all your teeth. The putty going down my throat, I'm like that, like I was choking. But now they're doing like 3D scans. Why didn't you do that before? But hey, so it was like terrible going through that. I hated going through that. I dreaded going to do that, because then they would rip my gums because my braces. It was so much, but it's all worth it, obviously. But yeah, so I would have to go through that. You have to take a picture. You have to do a lot. You have to take a lot of x-rays, a lot of molds, but it'll be worth it because they need all that to know how to correctly place your jaw when you're doing your surgery. Yeah, I'm doing all that. I'm thinking they're telling me my surgery was gonna happen in April. That didn't happen. It ended up happening next October. But hey, I didn't want my underbite for my birthday. I had my underbite all my teen life. I didn't want it for my birthday. I'm sorry. I wanted to smile, but I couldn't. I mean, let me put my birthday pictures. I was still cute, so it don't really matter. When you're the baddest in the room, it don't matter if you have an underbite, overbite. It don't matter. You still cute. But yeah, I was just tired. Anybody who has an underbite knows that was like such a big insecurity. Like, you could joke about it, but inside you're like, nice guys, nice finish, I should have known it. No, for real though, like, I used to get called Crimson Chin. Oh, okay, you ate that one little thing. Not. So past my 19th birthday, my 18th birthday, okay, I keep going. September, I think I go, and they say, so we're gonna schedule you for October 10th. I was like, every day, you can't tell me. I was so excited because I knew my jaw was going to look snatched. So boom. So they scheduled me for October 10th. I'm excited. Oh, I keep missing stuff. They also have to, so you have to do a lot of prep before surgery, okay? You have to, in my case, I had to open 2 gaps. Here, I'll put the picture again. I had to put hooks because, which is weird because they didn't even need the hooks. Guys, wait, no, they did. I actually have no idea, but I needed hooks. You need hooks for jaw surgery because they have to do something. I don't know if it's rubber bands or wire, something weird. But yeah, my doctor, Dr. Roser, he was like, we're gonna schedule you for the 10th. Hopefully, if you have enough bone, you won't have to wire your jaw shut because they used to wire everybody's jaw shut. But I guess they figured out a new way. So if you have enough bone in your jaw, you don't have to wire your mouth shut. But if you do have enough bone, you don't have to wire your mouth shut. But if you don't, drink a Boost for breakfast and an Insure for dessert because your mouth is getting wired shut. Thankfully, I'll just tell y'all later. Anyway, so yeah, so he was telling me if I get my mouth wired shut, he's gonna be disappointed. I'm gonna be disappointed. More me than you, no shade. Yeah, he's telling me my surgery is October 10th. I'm not really missing anything. I don't think. I also had power chains forever, like years, because there was nothing more they could do. I had to get jaw surgery, so I had like power chains forever. And then I had to take them out to open them gaps. But yeah, I don't know if y'all remember me saying my old orthodontist got fired. I think he got sued for something. But I got a new orthodontist and she was a girl and I still have her. She's so sweet. And literally she got me prepped and ready for surgery. She put my hooks in. So yeah, now I'm like, hey, I think I got them in September. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tell nobody because when you tell people stuff just be going wrong. I didn't tell nobody, stuff still went wrong. So I had to get double jaw surgery, right? Which is where, I don't know if this is for everybody, but they cut some of this bone out, moved my bottom jaw under, then they took the whole top jaw from my skull, moved it forward. So yeah, I guess that's double jaw surgery. But yeah, double jaw surgery costs $100,000. You heard me, $100,000. $100,000. I'm not rich, okay? So I'm like, okay, well, we got insurance, so it's gonna cover it. Let me tell y'all something. 3 or 5 days before my surgery date, my insurance canceled. My insurance canceled on me. So now I'm just like, oh, guys, I'm sorry, I have to do the braces closed because that's so annoying. But yeah, my insurance canceled on me. Okay, all right. And we're like, okay, maybe we can pay in payments, not $100,000. Literally, the lady said, we were like, okay, so how much would it be without insurance? She's gonna say some $100,000. don't mind living with underbite if it's $100,000. I'm not going to lie. So, but I didn't lose hope. I was like, God has a plan. And I know I'm getting my surgery because this is just a test. God is just testing me to see if I will still have my faith in him. And I have my faith. I had my faith. It was blessed. Thank you. So I just believed in God. I was crying. I was like, why is this happening to me? I have 4 days to my surgery. I was crying, yes.
Beat it up like flow. Flow. Beat it up like.
Was I blaming God? Yes. And then I locked in. It was like, God knows what he's doing. God knows what God is doing, okay? So I got that out of my head and boom, surgery got done. Hey, so literally like 2 days before my surgery, my doctor, my orthodontist lady, they endorsed, I don't know what that word is, but they pushed for my insurance to pay for my surgery. And it worked, okay? So don't ever give up. This is what I'm basically trying to say. So she pushed for it. She's like, this is medical. She needs it. Boom. Surgery was back on. They never canceled the surgery, though. They were like, okay, we're just going to still wait. Thank goodness, because what? Yeah, so basically, we only had to pay, not only, this is a lot to me, but we had to pay $3,000 in copay, but that's better than $100,000. Okay, so we had to pay $3,000 in copay, and we also got 25% off. I don't know what for, but thank you. So yeah, now we're gonna get into the good stuff. The surgery day. Okay, so I had my surgery at a children's hospital. Like, it was a new children's hospital. Like, it's been built. It's been open for maybe a year. I don't know. But yeah, this children's hospital, which was weird because I was, well, still am, 19, and it's a children's hospital. But they take you until you're 21. So if I have any injuries, I'm gonna go there until I'm 21. Because that hospital was so beautiful, so nice. So yeah, we had to wake up at like 4:30 a.m. to get there at like 5:30 a.m. And mind you, no one was there to help us. Why are you telling us to come if you're not even there to help us? So that was weird. We go to the front desk and she's like, I don't see your appointment. When I tell you, me and my mom, our heart dropped to our booty cheeks, came back up, did a somersault, came out, and then went like that, was palpitating. Once I came back, it was my sister. But yeah, we're like, what? Mind you, we just gave her the wrong number, so my appointment was still there. I don't know if I told you guys, I keep skipping details, but also I had to get a lot of blood work. Not a lot of blood work. I got blood work done like twice, maybe, I think once, just to see if I had any, I don't know, in case I lose too much blood so they can know. But yeah, I got blood work done, but that's beside the point. I felt like I was missing stuff. But yeah, so I went to the children's hospital. They're like, okay, here's your appointment. We're waiting, and then they finally take us in. I'm so nervy because at the end of the day, my jaw was gonna be broken. Like, I know when I was like 15 years old, I was crying, but when I hit like 17, I was crying when it wasn't gonna get done. Isn't that crazy how the world works? I was crying that I was gonna get jaw surgery, and then when my jaw surgery they canceled, or my insurance canceled, I was crying thinking that I wasn't gonna get it. How'd that work? But anyway, so yeah, we go in. I have to change into like this gown. There's a picture of the gown. Don't mind my hair. I know, look at the mess. We're not gonna get into that. I had to put that gown on. I had to take everything off. I left my undies on. That's a key important detail, okay? I left my undies on. I just took off my bra and everything else. Everything else, I took it off. And there was this guy helping me. I had to pee in a cup, you know, yada, yada, yada. The guy who was helping me was cute, though. He was cute. So now we're just waiting. So we get there like 5:30, but they don't take me into the surgery room until like 7:30 a.m., by the way. a.m. Doctors don't sleep. But yeah, so they take me into they start taking me into the surgery room at like 7:30, 7:45. Sorry guys. Oh, my jaw still is so weird. But they take me into the surgery room at, yeah, like 7:45. I'm going, they're like rolling me, and the lady's like right first. She's like, do you have any music that you like? I said, oh. She's like, what's your favorite artist? I'm like, oh, I love Justin Timberlake. So anyway, she was like, okay, we can play that for you, period. Oh, wait. Oh, I keep missing stuff. My anesthesiologist came in. She was scary. She had them scary blue eyes, but she was very nice, but her eyes were like, hey, so I'm going to be your anesthesiologist today. And I'm like, yeah. Girl, I was scared. And they also gave me numbing to put, because I had an IV here, 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 and here. Let me tell you now, don't even waste your time because the numbing does not work. I felt every single piece of that needle, okay? But I was so excited and nervous, it didn't even matter. So they bring me to the room. It's like a huge room. Like a huge surgery room. It's like very metallic-y, futuristic looking. And she's like, was this what you expected? I'm like, I lied. I said, kinda. No, it wasn't. They're talking to me. They're trying to prep me. They start stabbing me with the needles. Oh, and before this, like a stupid little dummy, do you know what movie I watched? I watched the movie Awake with Hayden Christensen. If you haven't watched that movie and you're about to get surgery, don't do it. Because I always had a fear of being awake during surgery, which is what the movie's about. But once I watched that movie, consider me irritated. It was a great movie though, it's fine. So yeah, that's my man. As you can see, that's my man, because that's my man. But yeah, basically in the movie Awake, he's awake during heart surgery. So I told them, I was like, have y'all ever watched the movie Awake? Don't let that happen to me. Make sure I'm knocked out. I don't have any fear in surgery except for being awake. Because being awake during surgery, you can't talk and you can feel everything that's happening. Kill me. Kill me. But yeah, luckily I wasn't awake. So they start putting in the needles for my IV and for my anesthesia. For my anesthesia, they put it through and she puts like half and I'm like, okay, I'm not feeling nothing. And then the lady's giving me laughing gas. She's like, so you're gonna start feeling a little loopy, but I want you to count to 10 and see how fast to see where you left off. I said, girl, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not the serve I thought it was it? And I did that twice. They were like, oh, okay. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You think I can't count to 10, girl? But I did. And I heard Justin Timberlake playing, I can see us holding hand, walking on the beach, and toes in the I can see us on the seaside. But yeah, I'm starting to close my eyes. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm feeling sleepy. So I told them, I was like, bye guys, have fun. I'm gonna edit that. So I told them, bye guys, good luck, have fun, and yeah, then I went through my surgery. I wake up. She's feeling I felt like a new woman. I can breathe colors, smell words. Wait, hear words. Let me shut my chest up. Anyway, let me just tell you that I can really breathe really well. Like, because my nose, when I had my underbite, was like this. I'm trying to make my old face. I was smelling colors. Smelling everything in the world. That's how good my nose was after it was lifted like Michael Jackson. Let's just say that. Felt like I had a nose job, which low-key I did. But yes. So they took me off my breathing stuff, I guess, because I don't know if they had to put it in my mouth for I don't really know. But my throat was hurting. It was weird. But yeah, I woke up and I was like, and they're like, she's breathing on her own. I could not talk. Let's say that. I could not talk. And I did have enough bone, so I didn't have to wear in my mouth. So that's a plus. But I could not talk, so I was like, can I get your phone so I could type? So I was typing. I don't even know what I was typing, but I was typing, girl. I was typing away just from surgery, and I just woke up and I'm typing. Because anesthesia doesn't affect me. Like, some people go crazy, start cursing. Baby, I'm normal. I wake up and I'm normal. I don't know, it's weird. My sister's the total opposite. She says all these crazy stuff and she does not remember what she's talking about. So yeah, I realized that when I got my wisdom teeth. Also, guys, there's some clips I forgot, and I know you're probably like, girl, this video an hour long. But yeah, there's some stuff I forgot. I couldn't get my jaw surgery without getting my wisdom teeth removed. So I had to get my wisdom teeth removed first. So if you're getting jaw surgery, you're gonna have to do that too. Okay, let's get back to it. I was aware of everything. I could do everything. I was fine. So they lift me up from the surgery table. I was really light, might I add. So they lift me up from the surgery table and put me on the little gurney, I guess, the wheelie thing, so I could go back to the room. So they bring me to the room with my mom, and she starts recording me, and I'm just like, Romania, because I can't talk. Girl, when I tell you my nose was like this, my nose was like this and up. I'll put in pictures if y'all don't believe me. I always will have the proof. So this was my nose. This was me when I first woke up from surgery. Those tubes that you see in my head, full of blood, because there was a tube here, a tube here, a tube here, a tube here. There was like 4. They suction to like drain out my face, I guess you could say. So that's why the tubes were there. But yeah, basically, yeah, I'm in my room. I call my friends. I'm like, I can't talk, so I'm like, but yeah, so I could not talk. But when I first got to my room, when I first woke up, everything, no pain, no pain, no gain, no pain at all. Nighttime, let's just say I'm the strongest soldier I know. Nighttime was terrible. Terrible. I took a nap, woke up, it's nighttime. Guys, first, remember how I said the undies, I kept my undies on? My undies are gone. I'm like, okay. I text my mom. Well, I like read it in my notes. Where are my undies? She tells me they gave me a catheter. For what? Was I about to pee myself? I don't remember peeing. Well, I was asleep. They gave me a catheter. I guess because my surgery was so long. My surgery was 6 hours long, bro. 6 hours to do this. Okay. 6 hours long. That's how long my surgery was. 6 hours long. I don't know if it was 600 hours, 630, 650, 6 hours long. So my mom was waiting for 6 hours. But I was just like this. And I was done. Literally, it felt like that. A blink, woke up, done. Did feel like 6 hours to me, but hey. So yeah, it took about 6 hours for my surgery, so I guess that's why they gave me a catheter. I do remember them asking me if I wanted it in my butt or my cooch. But guys, a catheter is something so serious. When I went to go pee, I felt like a witch was bubbling and brewing my pee, and it felt like bubble potions coming out. That's what the catheter did, and it was like that for about a week. I had to keep pausing every time I pee, so it'd be like, that. Like, I kept pausing. It was so weird. But yeah, so the first night, let's just say hell on earth. Drool, blood, drool, spit, disgusting, would drip. It was uncontrollable drool. Uncontrollable drool. Say that 10 times fast. Uncontrollable drool. Anyway, it was dripping down my face, to my neck, to my chest, to my boobs, to my back. It literally went on my back. Because I could not lay all the way down or lay all the way. I had to be like, I don't know how to do that. Something like that. I had to be like that. So it was just drool. And my mom did not want to wipe me up. She said, just let it leak. What? Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, she said just let it drip. So, but she said let it drip. I'm like, I'm like, because I couldn't talk. After a week, I was talking like this. I could put in some videos of me talking, actually. Also, there's a splinter in my mouth. And does my line look straight? I can't tell. I think it should go over this way, right? Oh no. Ew. Okay. We're gonna, yeah. But yeah, so I could not talk, so I was typing, and I had the most amazing nurses. There was one nurse in particular. Oh my gosh, her name was Nurse Jordan. If you ever see this, I love you. She was so sweet. So sweet, so sweet, so sweet. She would literally wipe the drool off of me. She would give me my medicine, which disgusting because the first week I had to eat from a tube. When you get your jaw broke, girl, you got no appetite. I'll tell you that. You have no appetite for a week. It does come back and it hits you like a truck. But for that week, I had no appetite. They would give me water from a syringe. Actually, I had the syringe. Found it. They would give me water from syringes like this. I had like 3 syringes. This is the more skinny one. Syringes like this. Fill it with water. Put it in my mouth and I would... Guys, I just got the smell of this. Hold up. It smells like memories. Guys, like they would put water in it and it tasted like syringe water. I didn't even want to drink water. That's how disgusting it was. It tasted like syringe water. The water was so gross. It tasted like syringe. Ew. She tried to make me drink cranberry juice and soup. I had no appetite. First night, maybe I drank this much water. Maybe this much cranberry juice. Maybe, just because I had to take my medicine. They had to crush up the medicine, mix it with cranberry juice, put it, disgusting. So yes, I did have to do that. There was chunks of blood inside of my nose. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't dig it out because I was literally in the room like this. I could not move. My arms would not move because they still had the IVs in it and it started to hurt so bad. I couldn't even move. Like, I could not move. So yeah, once the daytime was over, the first night, terrible, and it just went downhill from there, okay? For about a month. So yeah, she's my nurse Jordan, my nighttime nurse. She would try to suck the blood from my nose. It didn't do much. It was like big hard chunks of blood in my nose, and I was not allowed to blow my nose, which I kind of knew, but I did it anyway because I can't breathe. So yeah, let's get to the daytime. I had 2 nurses helping me. They would blend up they would like crush my medicine and my antibiotics and stuff, give it to me. Disgusting. And I'm telling you, you're not throwing up. Oh, I might. This isn't taking my medicine.
Hold this. So.
You're getting better.
What's your drink? You gonna drink coffee? Okay. Good. Drink your coffee.
Gross. Tastes like a fart a little bit. Like a dusted up fart. Yeah. Tried to give me water, tried to make me eat, and I was like, no, I'm not eating that. I'm not eating that. Mind you, my mom had a full course meal from the hospital. And I'm eating, I couldn't even eat. I would just sleep. I'm not gonna lie. Just sleep. So now this is day 2. People usually leave day 1. I don't know how. I could not. I had. Are my eyes going cross-eyed? Oh! Okay, guys, so my light turned off. So it's gonna be kind of bad quality now. They tried to give me medicine. My mom was eating full course meals and I just could not. I wanted to write in my journal. I couldn't even do that. I couldn't move. I just wanted to lay down and go to sleep. So yeah, I did that, right? People usually leave day 1. Couldn't do that. I had to stay in the hospital 2 days. I would have stayed longer, but the IVs was starting to hurt so bad, and I had a hand IV, so when I moved my hand, it felt so gross, and it would hurt. And then I could barely bathe. I had to take a shower sitting down. Like, my mom had to help me wash. Peeing was gross because of that catheter. It was too much ice. So I had to go home. But yeah, so I was there for 2 days, 2 nights. 40 days, 40 nights. I was there 2 days and 2 nights, and I left the 3rd morning. This is me the 3rd morning. Ooh, scary, jump scare. Yeah, I know. My head was big as hell. I don't care. I'm cute now, so thank you, actually. But yeah, so I left the next morning. Now I'm home. Guys, I don't even, my mom had me drinking Ensure, milk, and Coca-Cola. That was the highlight of my day. I drink Coca-Cola almost for about 2 days straight. It was so good. It was like icy, and it was in the glass bottle, so it was so good. So I drank that for about 2 days straight. Amazing. But was it good for my stomach? I don't think so. It was just Coca-Cola and milk brewing inside of my stomach. Can you imagine that? And I would pray to God, please don't make me throw up. Because imagine throwing up and this is how big you can open your mouth. Imagine. I couldn't even smile. This is how big I could smile. I couldn't go like this. I only could go like, I could not, like when I drank a Starbucks drink, when I finally got a little bit better, I had to carry a napkin to wipe it because I couldn't go like this. But I'm good now. But yeah, so I was drinking Coca-Cola and milk, and my sister told me that's gonna make me throw up. Well, would you look at me now? I did not throw up, so, because that was my worst fear, throwing up after jaw surgery. Imagine, it's gonna start coming out my nose, because this is how big I can open my mouth. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. And I was even swollen when I first woke up, but the swelling got so bad. I didn't even know faces could swell that big. Face was this big, and it was heavy. Plus, my hair was heavy as hell. But, hey, there's nothing I could do. My hair was actually really heavy. That was a hindrance during my surgery. I'm not going to lie. I had French curl braids, but my friend added a little bit too much hair, so I was like this, dragging down. But yes, so my face got swollen. I tried to ice. I'm not going to lie. I don't even think icing works because I would ice my face every day, and I got swollener every day. My face was big, huge until like maybe 2 months ago, 3 months ago, if I'm being generous. Like, I think my face started going down in December. Yeah, and I got it done October, so. Yeah, the first week my face was humongous. My eyes looked like they were popping out my head because they're getting dragged down from the weight. It was crazy. So I started icing it, but it did not work. Sleeping was terrible. It's not that it hurt, because when I was in the hospital, when my doctors would ask me what is my pain, I would literally tell them a 6-7 like this because I couldn't talk. I was like 6-7. It never went above a 6 or a 7. It never went above a 7. Like, it got better. It was more mentally challenging. Because, okay, the first week I couldn't eat, but I was doing TikToks though. I'll put some here too. I couldn't eat, I could barely move. When I would walk, I try to walk to get like my blood flow moving. Girl, when I tell you, I felt like I was about to die. My heart was beating out of my damn chest when I did 3 steps. It's like you get so fatigued so fast. You get so tired from nothing. You just get so tired from just getting up. You're like, it was crazy. But yeah, so, but after like 2 weeks, I started getting more of an appetite. That's when it started to hit me. I wasn't gonna be able to eat. And I love to eat. I thought, because when I got my wisdom teeth, I was able to eat in a week. I was swollen for a day. Jaw surgery, completely different. Oh my goodness. Swollen huge, and I couldn't eat. I was like, okay, it's week 3. Week 1, okay, you're not even hungry. Week 2, okay, you're a little hungry, but you can suffice with a little milk. a little milk, a little soda. Week 3, okay. Week 4, week 5, 2 months, okay. Once it gets to 2 months and you still can't eat, you start to get angry. This is me, I think maybe 1 month in, I was literally crying because I couldn't eat. Not once did I cry because of pain. I only cried because I couldn't eat. Another detail, my eyes were burning so bad. Like, as soon as I woke up from the surgery, my eyes were watering. Everybody was like, why are you crying? Are you happy? I said, I couldn't talk, so I let them believe it. But no, my eyes were just on fire 24/7. Like, for a whole month, my eyes were burning. Call me big, but hey. I also started out 140. Guys, after my surgery, I was 125. 140 to 125. You are going to lose a lot of weight. You are going to lose a lot of weight. First week was hell. Second week was hell. Third week was hell. It was all bad. The sleeping, oh my gosh. My butt would hurt so bad because you cannot lay all the way down on your back. You can't lay on your side, so you have to like sleep halfway. So it's like you're sitting down every time you sit. My butt got so saggy. Well, not like saggy, but it got loose and it would hurt so bad. And now it's good now though. But it would hurt so bad, guys. When I tell you so bad, I felt like my backbone was gonna crack, and then my hair was so heavy, so I thought it was gonna contort my spine when I would lay on it. Because if you don't know, when you wear French braids, you gotta put it in a braid. So I put it in a braid, and the braid was so huge. The braid was so huge when I slept on my back. I thought my back was gonna go like this, contort. But yeah, it did get better. About a month in, it got better. After 2 weeks, I was going to school, so hey, I was driving after 2 weeks. I was going to school. Was I supposed to? Probably not, but yeah. I also had this splint. I think that's what they use the screws for. So every time I would drink like tomato soup, which was my holy grail, I would get tomato soup every day from Panera, and it kept me alive. But after I ate tomato soup, it would like get stuck in the splint, so it was kind of gross. But I tried to clean it the best I could, but it was still gross. But when I did take it out, they said it was the cleanest one they saw, so. But yeah, so after a month, I was about able to eat not like hard foods, like really soft. Like even a Chipotle bowl was kind of too hard for me. Like the chicken, I can only eat the rice. My nose did start spreading out. It was huge. It looks kind of better now, but I'm gonna show you a picture of my nose when it looked bigger than my whole face. My nose looked huge, humongous. But it did start getting better, but it was like, ding, it was pointy, like up. But hey, we can't have it all, okay? My lips did get big, I think week 1, because it got caught on my braces. So it swelled up, so my face was huge while my lips were also huge. It was too much, and I was still going to school, like a bad B, dedication, okay? There's no excuse. So yeah, my clothes slipping off of me, and you know, like being skinny is cute and all, but when you're sick kind of skinny, it's not cute. I was a sick kind of skinny. It looked like I was sick because I could not eat, not by choice. I physically could not eat. I could not open my mouth. I'll show you a video of me trying to eat. The spoon was this big and I had to just swallow it. I could barely eat. Like my first real meal was potatoes. It was this big. Wouldn't recommend. I would recommend, but you know. But yeah, I was very skinny and I looked like sick. Like I would look like this. My head was big and then my collarbones were like really prominent, which they're still prominent, but that's just genetic, I think, because my mom has prominent collarbones. But yeah, like I looked sick. It wasn't the cute kind of skinny. It wasn't Bella Hadid skinny. It was sick kind of skinny. But yeah, I ate my way back, so I'm good. I think I'm like 135, 38 now. yeah. After a month I could eat, I treated myself. I think it was 3 months actually where I could really eat. I'll figure that out. But it was like 1 to 3 months when I could truly eat, and I ate wasabi. It was amazing. But yeah, the healing process, it was getting better. It, like, my face would still be a little painful if someone like touched it, but like at least I was starting to feel my mouth. Like there was one day I was sleeping on my mom's couch because I couldn't sleep back like fully, and I got a big boom, like someone threw lightning on my face, and it literally shook me up. But it was my nerves waking up. So I don't think there's much to wake up now. Sometimes I get a little shock. Very, very, it's like once a month. I got a shock like 3 days ago. It shook my lip. But yeah, everything is pretty much back to normal. I can feel everything. This still feels weird because they had to give me a fake chin. I'll put pictures of my x-rays too. It's crazy, guys.
Yeah, I know. Another interruption. It's like 4 in the morning. I'm tired too. But I also had so much drool and it was like bloody and gross. And I would hate to swallow it, but I couldn't spit. You can't like, so you had to like sit over the sink and let it drool. It was disgusting. And that lasted for about the first 2 weeks.
Okay, so I'm about to show you guys my x-rays. This was my x-ray before I got the surgery. I'm so mad, guys. I lost my heart earring. That's so unfortunate. But you can tell it's me because I still have my Hello Kitty piercing in, and you can see it right there. Can you guys see that? Yeah, that's me. This was, oh wait, no, sorry, this was after. Oops. This was before, okay? This was before. This was after. You can see all my screws, but I'm about to give you guys a close-up, so don't worry. This was before. This was after. As you can see, my piercing, that's me. That's my Hello Kitty piercing. That was my heart piercing, but I lost it. And then my 2 piercings up there. And I'm so sad because this piercing closed. If you guys could see, I had a piercing. I had one up there. Can you guys see that? And it closed because you have to take all your piercings out during surgery. Ugh. I even tried to get medical clear ones, but they said, nah, take that out. So this is going to be permanent. This is what's in my mouth right now. Those screws here, they gave me a fake chin. I don't know what it's made of, but hey, I don't really care. They said my chin was kind of lacking, so I guess it was probably going to be like too small, like. So they said they just gave me a chin, and that's his own like little specialty. So this is to connect my chin, I guess. These up there, I can't feel them, but it feels kind of weird. So all these screws and plates are gonna stay for life. Hopefully no one rocks my world because they're gonna win. But yeah, that's basically my x-rays. Again, it's me, guys. It's only a Merry Christmas. It's me. But yeah, so am I missing anything? I've been able to eat everything. No brackets broken. Hopefully it stays like that. I would eat chips, crunchy stuff, chicken, everything. Like I could chew. This side still kind of was weird to chew on. Just like this side, my face is low-key kind of weird. But everything else is pretty good. Like I'm pretty much healed. So I just want to thank God and thank the doctors, thank my mom, because this would have been impossible without any of them. Like the doctors were amazing. They did my surgery so good. Like look at this. Ow, I just cut my finger because it's so, yeah. But now I'm going to tell you, like, for people who are going to get jaw surgery and you're scared, don't be scared. Don't be scared because it will be worth it. Trust me. To prepare for surgery, I didn't really prepare. I mean, I guess you could, they say ice your face. That didn't work for me. You could try it for you. I guess drink a lot of water, but you have to stop drinking water by 8. So, I mean, to prepare, I buy like neck pillows and long pillows. So you could get like, I don't know, better sleep, because that sleep is something serious. You can't brush your teeth for a week. You can't brush your teeth for like a week. You have to have this mouthwash. I don't know how it is for people who had their mouth wired shut, but for me, I didn't have to put anything on I only had to use 2 rubber bands just to fix my bite. And they were like surgical rubber bands. I could not put in my mouth. Do not gua sha or scrub your face too hard because you can remove or mess up screws. And if you mess up your screws, they're gonna get infected. And if they get infected, you have to do surgery all over again. You want that? No. So leave your face alone. You want to wash your face? Wash it lightly. Or even just wipe your face with baby wipes. Because I low-key couldn't wash my face and my face broke out. Still suffering consequences, but hey, my face broke out really bad. But yeah, it's really a mental challenge more than a physical challenge, because mentally you're gonna feel so mentally you're gonna feel so drained because you can't eat. You're gonna lose a lot of weight. It's inevitable because you won't be able to eat for like a month. If you have your mouth wired, it's gonna be way more than a month. Hey, I don't even know. Maybe it's less, but I didn't have my mouth wired, so I was lucky. But yeah, it's really just a mental challenge. You're not gonna be able to sleep well unless you can. I was not able to sleep well for about 2 months. When I finally started laying on my side, I was able to sleep well. To this day, laying on my side kind of feels weird, so I have to keep switching back and forth, but that will probably heal in about 6 more months. Like a year, I think I'll be completely good. If you are a black lady, get a hairstyle that is low maintenance. If you're bald, perfect. But get a little hairstyle that's low maintenance, because those braids were high maintenance. I did not know that, so that was my big mistake. Get some regular knotless, put your hair in cornrows, something, okay? If you want some more like nutritious meals, you could blend up, like, you can get like healthy smoothies, I guess. Like, I had a smoothie once, it was good, but you could blend up smoothies. Like, you can eat healthy. I was eating tomato soup, it was pretty good. You could blend up like vegetables, broccoli, spinach, stuff like that. I know I couldn't do that because I was gonna throw up if I did, but maybe it's for you. Once you're able to start drinking water from not a tube, you're gonna feel ecstatic, because this tube water is not it. But yeah, I only was drinking for a tube for about 2 weeks, so it's gonna go by. It's gonna go by. Unless you're wired shut, then I don't know. But it was worth it. 100% worth it. I would do it again if I had to. I don't want to, but I would. That's all I could think of right now. If I could find anything else where I forgot something, then I'll probably make a part 2. I don't think I forgot anything, but I'm pretty forgetful, so I guess we'll see. I'll make a video. I'll make like videos of like, because I filmed my whole process, I just never posted it, so I'll probably do that, maybe. But now we're going to read an entry from my diary. Juicy. It's not nothing crazy. It's when I had my jaw surgery. So let's find a page. I'm trying to see. I don't want to spill my guts. Okay, so it said, I got the day for my jaw surgery, October 10th, 2025, but then my insurance canceled, which I already told you all. Then, I don't know how to spell. Then like a week and a half before my surgery. Okay, so it was 4 days. So it was like a week and a half. My surgery, it covered it. Yay, because it was $100,000. What we look like jokes. But anyway, we had to pay like a $300,000, I can't read, a $3,000 copay, and we had a 25% off discount. Yeah, I said that already. Yeah. Getting it done tomorrow. Oh, this be so much because I hate my underbite. Ooh. Even one, oh. Anyway, I hope I have amazingly well surgery. You did, girl. Because in recovery, thanks to God, I 100% know I will. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so this is like more of an update, like 9 days after. It says, hey guys, it has officially been 10 to 9 days since my surgery, but I was going to write to you guys in the hospital, but I could barely move. So, excuse me. So let's sum up these past days. Surgery day, I had to wake up at like 3:30 a.m. and had to a.m. I think, or 4 to get there by 5:30 a.m. Me and my mom checked in. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm not reading this because I already told y'all all this. Yeah. Basically, it's just me telling you how my surgery day went, and I already told you guys that. If you want a more in detail, which I don't know how much more detailed I can get, honestly. Like I woke up 4 a.m., went there, had my surgery at 7:30. It took 6 hours. I don't know what else to say. But yes, that is my jaw surgery journey, jaw surgery updates. I don't really know what to call this, but I'm just gonna say I got jaw surgery. Yeah. So this is my... Anyway, thanks for watching. I will be posting more. I don't know if it'll be about jaw surgery. If you guys want that, if you guys just want day in the life, just let me know. I'm gonna get back on my grind now. I need a nap. Good night and good nap and toodles. Bye.